25% FCT. If the Supreme Court says to tell an FCT, it means that election has to be repeated. It is no longer news that the outcome of the 2023 presidential election that produced Tinubu as president is being contested. Yeah, one of the major areas being debated currently at the tribunal is the issue of 25% votes of the FCT. It will be recalled that Tinubu failed to secure 25% votes in the FCT, of course, which Nigerians have been talking about back and forth. Meanwhile, speaking on the issue, political analyst and former African Democratic Congress ADC governorship candidate in Akwa Ibom State, Ezekiel Inyan Etok, said the 2023 presidential election would be repeated if the case ended up at the Supreme Court. According to him, if the Supreme Court interpreted the Constitution and make emphasis on an FCT, the election will be repeated. Hear him. The 2023 general election is not done and dusted though. We must understand that there is the tribunal and the issue at the tribunal are extremely fundamental, and I will give you just one issue, and which is this issue of the third and FCT. If JAMB says for you to get admission, you must get 5 credits and English. If you like, get up to 20 credits. Without English, you cannot come in. If they now come and put that as the interpretation of the law, we all know what their consequences means. It means that the election has to be repeated. Therefore, 2023 election is not done and dusted. I think people should listen to this Ahmad Kadiari Ahmed. She explained that, but people say, "Hey, forget. We don't want to hear it. They don't swear on you. They don't swear on you for where it's not done and dusted, though." Now they are running chaka now, running up and down because of the EU reports. The question I ask is that, is it the intention of the drafters of the Constitution to make people living in Abuja superior to other Nigerians in the 36 states of the country? Secondly, if Obi had been in the same position as Tinubu, now will they say the same thing about the ill-conceived notion of Abuja residents being superior to other Nigerians? So why is it that everywhere is not just why is Abuja being placed as the federal capital territory, is the seat of power? What are you guys talking about? Do they even have a governor? Because the people are just arguing blindly. And you should ask yourselves, those who have come before now, those who have ruled before now, did they get that 25% in Abuja? Does it mean none of them got it and all of a sudden we're just trying to bring this issue of 25%? I think people just ask some naughty questions. That is why it is good to interpret the Constitution as its way. You don't even look for what the drafters have in mind, or if Obi or Atiku is in that position, it will create ambiguity. It's same thing that was the real intention of the drafter of the Constitution. INEC and APC did not know this. Otherwise, they would have inflated the score in their favor. God Almighty had it from them, or hid it from them. If Yakubu Mahmoud was sensible enough, he would have declared a rerun. The people that face the high cost of living more, FCT inhabitants, voted out APC and caused this lacuna. We need our mandate. No new election. It can never happen. Obi and his obedience are so naive and extremely illogical in their political beliefs. If this election is repeated, Obi will not get 5% of votes you won in non-eastern states. Really? You think so? With this hardship and confusion in APC, remember, once beaten, twice shy. Just pray it doesn't get to that point, because the curses heaped on Tinubu and APC will surely bring down this government. Spoilers are in action. Peter Obi and his team of voters. Of course, now, even this one, where we say Tinubu don't even do stuff, he don't even make people just, they talk about this man. He has even exposed and disgraced himself. If election is going to be rerun and there's not going to be any rigging, he will not win, because even we have seen what he's capable of doing. Is INEC a lawmaking body of Nigeria? Is electoral law supersede our constitution? We are watching the judiciary very closely to see what will happen. Yes. to see what will happen. If they like, oh, maybe they no do normal. You are just wasting your time. Yeah, they were wasting their time. That while you are wasting your time in hardship, flogging a dead horse. You mean if a candidate even score 100% in all 36 states without having 25% in Abuja, it can't be declared winner. Bam. That's so. That's so it be. The writer give you example of a student got 8 credits and failed English and he was denied of admission. His analogy is ridiculous and unworthy of a serious response. Really? If elections are repeated 10 times, Tinubu is the man. Be deceiving yourself, oh. Nyumu. They play. If the election is conducted 10 times, Peter Obi and Labour Party will win, no matter how Tinubu and APC try to rig the election. People always like to twist the true position of things to justify their myopic interests. Abuja stands as a state if the candidate needs only one state to make up. Oludu, I am not even sure that you went to school. How can ordinary administrative seats of government be special and important than the real 36 states? Emilio did not even win the elections. If it's repeated, it will be massively rigged and the power that be will influence the outcome. So, no need. What about the section which says FCT shall be treated as a state in administration losing FCT can't even void an election? Oga, go and read 2005 case between OBJ and Buhari. Stop acting like a fool. You can download it as PDF file. Okay, yeah.